flcancer.com.
Welcome back. Just 3 days out now from Thanksgiving, and the need in our community is really great. Today is the final in-person drop-off for our WPTV Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive. And WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez, you're out at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. How is everything going out there, Janny?
Ashley, everything's good. The weather's holding out. We are at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. There's a big gazebo out here. I want to have a photographer show you, Brian. So you don't even have to get wet. You can just pull up. I want to show you my good friend Dave here. Dave, I'm going to just take my mic off so we can hear you. But you just pulled up. You brought a bunch of bags of food. You told me you do this every year.
Yes, every year I donate for the patronize or whatever. The food goes to the poor, whatever you want to do with it, you know.
Why do you do it?
I just love doing that from my heart.
Thank you so much, my friend. We appreciate you watching WPTV and, of course, helping our cause.
I start from 6 in the morning and I watch it all day.
Nice, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Guys, look, it's simple. This is a well-oiled machine. Ashley, people bring their bags of food or boxes of food. We unload it, we sort it out, and then we're going to pack it up in boxes. The last stop is that scale over there. We're going to weigh it. Our goal is a 4,000 pounds of food here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, but I can tell you we've already surpassed that goal as of a little bit earlier this afternoon, but we're gonna be here until 6:30, so if you wanna stop by, you have time, just like our friend Dave. We appreciate you. And thank you. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving to you. So we've also had people, actually, I want to tell you, have people drive up thinking that we are going to give them food. So that's been sort of the harsh reality of our community right now, is that people are in need. And this is why the Bill Brooks Food for Family campaign is so important. And it is such a near and dear cause to our hearts. I love being a part of it. I have been since I joined the WPTV team in 2018. And there are so many ways that you can give. I want to show pull up a full screen we have for you. If you can't physically come here and drop off food, we know life is busy. You can also donate. You can go to our website and donate. You can also text Food for Families to that number right there on your screen. It's awesome. There's still people pulling up here. And like I said, you don't have to get wet if the weather gets hairy later. I called Steve on my way into work this afternoon, hoping, oh, there's somebody else donating. Thank you so much. Asking, Steve, is it going to be rainy and wet? What should I be prepared for? Steve says, everything looks good for now. So hopefully it stays that way, Steve.
Well, yeah, you have the perfect location. You don't even have to worry about it. You're having a nice enclosed spot.
Right.
Perfect.
Well done.
Right. We're grateful for that.
Great your creative microphone work there, too, with your interview. I like that, too. Thanks, Honey. And, yeah, please support
on this shot and how it would work.
Chris, thank you. And a live look this afternoon, a big push now to feed our community before the holiday season. Today, our team on the ground there encouraging donations. We're at the Palm Beach Kennel Club today, trying to get more food for families here in our area. And still to come tonight at 5 o'clock, a group of students going
animals, but they do hope to start human trials soon.
Here in South Florida, we are 3 days away from Thanksgiving, of course, and the need, Steve and I were just talking on a commercial break, the need in our community, the stories we've been telling day in and day out here on News Channel 5, heartbreaking. In a lot of instances, housing is a problem, and the cost of food is certainly a problem.
And as I said, I don't really see a light at the end of the tunnel anytime soon. I think it's going to get worse, you know, as we get in toward the holiday, you know, right through the rest of the year and into next year. I mean, there's just so many factors kind of going against us right now.
And so we're trying to turn that around for so many people who are in need in our community right now.
And what's fantastic, I think, is when there's a real big need in the community, the people who live in the community really come out at the same time. It's you know, it's interesting, but it's also fantastic at the same time. So we're back with our Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive once again. It is the final push at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. It's today, and it's collecting, well, we want to collect more than 150,000 pounds of food.
Our WPTV News Channel 5 anchor, Janny Rodriguez, is joining us live this afternoon with an update on the donations there so far. It's been an exciting run already. I know that there have been large donations that have rolled in the past few weeks. Janny, what are you seeing out there today?
Shannon, people have been driving in here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. We have a big green gazebo you can't miss if you're driving on Congress here, but people have been dropping by and dropping off bags of food, typical stuff that you would want to have on your Thanksgiving table. We've got stuffing, we've got pumpkin bread here, we've got some jams, we've got chicken noodle soup, just some breakfast items, corn, green beans, you name it. People have dropped it off. Shannon, I know you and Steve were talking about you know, how difficult it is nowadays. We've had actually 2 folks drive up asking, wanting for us to give them food. It's really one of the most heartbreaking things to do is to say, sorry, but you know, this is not what we're doing. We are collecting these supplies for local charities, and they will be the ones that will be handing it out. But it's really, that's the toughest part of my job is telling those people no. But even though the need is so great, what's even greater is the generosity of our community. That really is what keeps me coming back every single year and what makes WPTV so special. We have already surpassed our 4,000-pound goal just here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. We've had different locations, and each location will collect, you know, a amount of pounds. So at the end of the day, we're going to weigh it. We're here till 6:30. So please stop on by if you've got a little time. You don't even have to get out of your car, and the weather's not going to be a problem because, like I said, there's a gazebo here. You pull in. This is where the valet is at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. You drive in, we take the food out of your car. You don't have to even move a finger. We'll take everything out. So please help us. And of course, we want to say a big thank you to those of you that have already donated. We would not be able to do this without you. And Shannon, you and I talked earlier. When I first was a part of the Food for Families drive, I was about 8.5 months pregnant, and I was filling the boxes with food, and I was lifting boxes, and all these wonderful volunteers were telling me, no, sit down, take a break. And I was like, no, I'm trying to have this baby, so I'm going to lift as much as I can. And so here we are. Now I've got, my babies are growner now, so I don't have to worry about that. But it's wonderful. I love it.
You know, it is. It's so special, you know, honey, to have that memory of the Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive every single year. And you know, Bill Brooks hired both he hired you, he hired me, and he was just an incredible man who had a heart for helping this community, and it started out so many years ago. And
I have so many people still in the community. There's someone last week who came up, and we were talking about Bill Brooks, and so he's left a massive impact.
Absolutely. And so, Hani, to your point, the way it works, if you're not familiar with the way Food for Families, Hani is not able to give the food to the people who are driving up. We work with the United Way. They work with food banks in our communities and all the communities that we serve.
Right.
And we broadcast to, and we turn that food over to those food banks so that the people Hani's talking about do have a place to go, and we direct them in that way too. So it's a great effort.
Hani called me earlier today, said, you know, it's been raining for days, Steve. I'm a little worried about today being outside.
Right.
She's got the perfect location.
Yes, I know.
Fantastic.
This is the best Food for Families location.
I have the perfect location. I'm wearing a hat just in case.
Raining sideways. I remember those live shots. Yeah, no, you're in good shape out there, Hani.
Well done.
Appreciate your report, Hani. We'll be checking in with Hani throughout our early evening broadcast, too.
And
furniture every single month. Way to go, kids. Making us proud.
Sure.
With just 3 days now until Thanksgiving, the need in our community really is tremendous. It actually couldn't be great. I don't remember a time covering stories like we have, Jay, in the last, 20-something years. The need is great.
The economy right now driving this importance, and that's why our annual Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive is more important than ever, really, this year, to Shannon's point. Right now, we are hosting an all-day food drive. WPTV's Hani Rodriguez live at the Palm Beach Kennel Club tonight in West Palm Beach with more on how you can help donate. Hani.
Hey, Jay and Shannon. The need is great, as you both mentioned. We're at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. You can drive right up here to this huge gazebo, so you don't have to worry about the weather, although it's nice out. And we have a system here. You drop the food off. They're sometimes in bags or boxes. We pull everything out, and then we're going to sort it into boxes. Then those later get weighed. We've got a scale where we weigh it. People are dropping off things like marshmallows for maybe a sweet potato casserole. We've got chicken broth, yams. We've got pumpkin bread. We've got green beans, rice, stuffing, gravy, you name it. If you can think of anything that maybe you're buying for your family, you want to get seconds and drop off, anything that you would picture your family eating on Thanksgiving or throughout the holidays, really. We've also had a number of people come by asking to pick up food. We are not a location that is giving away food. We are collecting and then giving out to local charities who are partnering with us for a Food for Families food drive. So we encourage you to check with those organizations. Our goal here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club was 4,000 pounds of food. We've already surpassed that number, so it has been wonderful to see the amount of people that have, come up here maybe on their break from work or on their way home today to drop off food. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be here until 6:30, so there's still time. And Steve, the weather has been phenomenal. It has not rained, even though I brought my rain jacket and my hat. It's been great. It's actually a little bit chilly outside.
And you have a great location too, because you have that overhang, so you won't get wet anyway. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day for you, Honey. Luckily, but on the Treasure Coast, it's been a whole
Wrap toys for all ages from now until Christmas Day.
We're on a Thanksgiving mission to help as many families as possible here in our local communities.
We partnered with United Way for our Food for Families campaign. Today is our final in-person collection drive. We certainly want to thank all of you who have been dropping off donations, not only today, but in our previous spots at the Palm Beach County Kennel Club in West Palm Beach.
Hani Rodriguez joins us live with an update. Hani?
Hey, Tanya and Jay, we are at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. It's a little dark now, but people are getting off of work. They're stopping by to see us. We've already collected so much food. We've got boxes already ready to get loaded up in a truck as we speak in a few minutes. I want to show you some of the food that people have dropped off. We've got cereal, we've got beans, we've got pumpkin bread, we've got stuffing, we've got green beans, you name it for your Thanksgiving dinner. If you're still, by the way, there's still time because we'll be here till 6:30. If you're just thinking about what can I bring, whatever you're buying for your family for Thanksgiving or for the holidays, just maybe buy seconds and drop it off. I've got Fred here, right? He's one of our loyal WPTV viewers. He saw us on TV and wanted to stop by with a $100 check.
And I want to thank you so much for everything you're doing.
My pleasure.
It's a treasure. And what can I say? It's just wonderful. Thank you so much.
And we thank you, Fred, for your generosity. You and so many other people who have stopped by to drop off food or write a check or, maybe give $20 or $5. Whatever you have, every little bit counts. We'll be here till 6:30, Palm Beach Kennel Club. The weather's been fantastic, so we really have no complaints. And all this food is going to go to local charities. So if you are a family that's in need and you're watching this right now, please reach out to your local organizations because they will be benefiting from all the food here. This stays in Palm Beach County. Guys, back to you.
Oh, that's really great. It's people like Fred and just so many other people, no matter what you can give, every little bit helps.
And the food banks, they need us more than ever right now, especially with inflation, post-pandemic right now. Their shelves are lean right now. So the magnitude of the effort, not only this year, but just in the weeks to come, will be huge. Thank you to everybody out there. Appreciate it, Hani. That was awesome out there to see the good work of good people, especially on this holiday season.
Yeah, and if people are just wondering, once we collect all that food, the Palm Beach County Food Bank picks it up, and then they know all the organizations that are really the boots on the ground, and they know all the needs, and then they distribute that food to people in the community directly. So it's really great.
Awesome. A helping hand from all sides. And
right,
Mother
and
Nature, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, we have a local organization, St. Paul of the Cross, right? They're actually coming up with a truck right now. She just pulled up. So she's going to be loading up some of these boxes. And, if you are familiar with that organization, reach out to them because they're going to be picking up all this food.
Excellent. Thank you, Hani. Thank you so much.
And Mother Nature helped us out, too, today.
30 counts of possessing child pornography.
We're almost at our goal. I'll tell you how you can help us reach our 4,000-pound goal right here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club.
And the rain continues. Heavy rain all the way from...
And meals given out to those who need it most here in our 5-county viewing area. And that's what the season is certainly all about. And that's why we celebrate this Thanksgiving just a couple of days away now. And we always help this time of year our neighbors in need throughout all of our 5-county viewing areas. Today, the final in-person drop-off for our WPTV Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive. It's going on right now. And WPTV anchor Hani Rodriguez is live at the Palm Beach Kennel Club tonight with an update on what we've seen in terms of donations today, Hani.
Oh, my goodness, Shannon. So many wonderful donations. This is the truck, St. Paul of the Cross. They're going to be taking all these boxes to their parish. They're going to be handing out to other local food pantries. So if you're a family in need, St. Paul of the Cross, you can call them. You can stop by their facility. They're open 5 days a week if you need food. We've exceeded our 4,000 pounds of food goal, which was just for the Palm Beach Kennel Club. So many wonderful volunteers helped us. We had someone pull up just a few minutes ago as I was standing by to go live. So it has been a wonderful effort. Somebody else came up with a $100 check. We certainly appreciate all of you. I spoke to the woman in charge of this organization. She said 4,000 pounds of food really only is good enough for about a month. So that just puts things into perspective, Shannon. The need is so great, and not just for Thanksgiving, although obviously it's nice because as we're having Thanksgiving with our families, we certainly want our, our community to be able to put on a Thanksgiving dinner as well. And as I'm going to help load the rest of these boxes up, I'll tell you, she says we really have to be mindful of, the rest of the days throughout the year. But Shannon, so good. Our community really pulls through, and when we need them, they come out, and they always do. 38 years strong here for the Food for Families food drive. We could not be more thankful to all of you, all of the wonderful volunteers at the Palm Beach Kennel Club who helped out, of course, you, our WPTV viewers, for stopping by and dropping food off. We also want to thank, I don't want to forget, I've got a list here. We want to thank our Florida Industrial Scale, the Jacobs Family Foundation, U.S. Sugar for donating, Everglades Elementary for that wonderful, huge donation, Kroger Foods, and also our presenting sponsor this year, Seacoast Bank. I didn't want to forget anyone because you're all so important to our mission every year. Shannon and Steve, back to you.
Least of which is our WPTV News Channel 5, our viewers that have stood by us through thick and thin all these years, every single year. I'm so happy we hit our goal out there today at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. Honey, thanks so much. Appreciate you too. Steve Weagle's joining us here in studio now, and we've been watching all day long. This is one of the greatest things all year long to be part of.
Some drier air, not zero rain chance, but very slim rain chances heading into the upcoming weekend.
Thank you, John. And speaking of Thanksgiving, it's this Thursday, and the need to help our neighbors and our community couldn't be greater. Today was a final in-person drop-off for our WPTV Bill Brooks Food for Families food drive. WPTV anchor Honey Rodriguez reports from the Palm Beach Kennel Club.
We were able to exceed our goal of more than 4,000 pounds of food here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. As you can see, we're loading up everything onto a truck. The local organizations in Palm Beach County, they're going to be the ones in charge of giving out the food in need, but so many of our wonderful WPTV viewers have come out and donated much needed food.
We just brought some Cheerios, some oatmeal, basically salt, dish soap. I just think it's important, honestly, to be helping these people.
That's what it's all about. Just hope you have a great day and, know you're loved.
This is the last box here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. All this food is going to St. Paul of the Cross. They will be in charge of distributing to local food pantries in need. We, of course, want to thank everyone here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club for volunteering their time and helping us, all of you, our WPTV viewers who stopped by and donated food to help families in need. We also want to thank Florida Industrial Scales. We want to thank the Jacobs Family Foundation. We want to thank U.S. Sugar, Everglades Elementary for their wonderful, huge donation. We also want to thank Kroger Foods and Seacoast Bank. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Honey. Sparing a pair, the president taking time.
Grateful for fellow Americans who we may never meet.
And the turkey tradition dates back decades at the White House, starting in 1963 with President John F. Kennedy. Another holiday tradition also taking place at the White House today. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden welcoming this year's White House Christmas tree. The 20-year-old white fir delivered from a tree farm in Pennsylvania. This will now be moved to the Blue Room in the White House, where it will be decorated for the holiday season. And speaking of traditions and for the holidays, tonight we want to say a big thank you to everyone who showed up for our Food for Families food drive in West Palm Beach. This all started bright and early this morning at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. And I had the chance to help bring in some of those donations all afternoon and into the evening. All of the food, by the way, will go directly to people in need over the holidays right in our community. That food will stay in Palm Beach County. Just today alone, you helped us donate more than 5,300 pounds of food, which exceeded our goal, which was 4,000 just at the Kennel Club. So it was awesome. I met so many people who came out there who were excited to give, and that's
early in the morning too.
Right. I wasn't there early in the morning. I got there at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
But Chris Gilmore was out there in the morning. But
so you're running back into the station?
Yeah.
You got out of your...
Wash my hair, change it to
already. Yeah, you've had a long day, huh?
But it was fun. It's always nice to meet the people who view, who watch us, and then the people who care about our community. And there's so many people, and then also the people who went there wanting to ask for food, and of course we couldn't give any away because we're only a collection site. So but we helped connect them with the right places.
Absolutely.
It's one of my favorite traditions. I started in 2018, and I was almost I was like 8.5 months pregnant, and now my son is 4.
Wow.
So it's cool. I love being a part of it every year.
Yeah. Nice to look forward to that every year.
And the weather was, John,
I saw that. It looked
Thank you, because the weather was perfect. At least in downtown West Palm, it was great.
Oh man, it's not so great in Martin and St. Lucie County. So take a look at Viper radar. It's got